Now let us do a numerical problem on the analysis of the continuous beams with a fixed support by using three moment equations. So the question is, analyze the continuous beam shown in figure by using three moment equation and draw the bending moment diagram. So this is the continuous beam which we have to analyze by using the three moment equation, and we also have to draw the bending moment diagram. See, first of all, let's convert this fixed support into an imaginary span having infinite flexural rigidity. So we have converted this fixed support into an imaginary span A0 into A, and suppose the span of this imaginary span is L0. Now, first of all, the first thing which we have to do is to draw the free bending moment diagram. So first of all, we will take A0A and AB span, and after that we will take AB and BC span. So first we are going to take A0A and AB span. Now if you will see here in this span A0A, there is no load. So therefore the free bending moment will be 0. So we don't need to calculate the bending moment here because it will be 0. Now let's take the span AB. If you see the AB span, so in order to calculate the free bending moment, make all the supports as simple supports and apply the same loading as given in the question. So the loading is 20 kilonewton per meter UDL and the length is 6 meters. So we know that for this type of loading, the maximum bending moment is WL square by 8. So we can find out the value of the maximum free bending moment, which will come out to be 90 kilonewton meter. The value of UDL is 20, the span of AB is 6. So this is square, this divided by 8 will come out to be 90. And we know that the bending moment diagram for the simply supported beam subjected to a UDL is a parabola. So this value is 90. So now let's draw the complete free bending moment diagram for the span A0A and AB. Here the bending moment is 0, so there will be no diagram. In span AB, the bending moment, same bending moment diagram, so this is 90 and this is 6 meters. And now in the formula we will be needing two values, A1 and small a1. See, capital A1 is the area of the bending moment diagram, free bending moment diagram between A0 and A. Since there is no bending moment diagram, therefore the value of capital A1 will be 0. Since there is no capital A1, therefore there will be no small a1. Now let's see this area. So the value of the area of the bending moment diagram between A and B is suppose capital A1. So this area will be 2 by third of the area of this dotted rectangle. So the area of rectangle will be 6 into 90. So 2 by third of this area. So 2 by third of 6 into 90 will come out to be 360. Now let's find out the distance of the CG of this area from support B. So this value will be small a1. So we know that, see, this is a symmetrical parabola. So the CG will be at half of the span, that is half of 6 will be 3. So 3 meters from B support. So small a1 will be 3 meters from B support. Now we will use the three moment equation which we derived in the previous lecture, in the previous video. So the equation is this: whenever there is an imaginary span, the equation is modified into this equation. So now just put all the values. Okay, L1 is 6 and this divided by 2i. So just put all the values. Okay, now in the question you have to keep in mind that the moment of inertia of AB is 2i and the moment of inertia of BC is I. So while putting the values, keep these things in mind. So I1 will be 2i. Okay, so the value of A1 is this. Okay, so just put all the values. See, now in the question there is it is not given that the support is yielding, so the value of HP will be 0. So this term will become 0. So after putting all the values, a equation will be derived which is 6ma plus 3mb equal to minus 540, and this can also be written as 2ma plus mb equal to minus 180. We have taken 3 as common, so this is the first equation which we have got. See, here we have taken two spans A0, A and AB. Now we will take another spans AB and BC. So now let's take another spans AB and BC. So see, for the AB span, first of all, we will find out the value of the free bending moment see, which we have already calculated here. So the free moment value for the span AB was 90 kilonewton meter. So we need not to find out the value again. So now let's come to the BC span. See, for the BC span, in order to find out the maximum free moment, make B and C as simple supports and apply the same external loading which is given in the question. So this type of loading, 40 kilonewton, was acting at the center of BC. And we know that for this type of arrangement, the maximum bending moment is PL by 4. So the value of P is 40. The total span BC is 4. This divided by 4 will come out to be 40 kilonewton meter. And we know that the bending moment diagram for a simply supported beam subjected to a point load at the center is a triangular variation, and this value has come out to be 40 kilonewton meter. Now let's draw the total free bending moment diagram for AB and BC. So for AB, the bending moment diagram was like this, just same as we calculated while taking A0A and AB spans. And for BC, this diagram will be there. Now let's find out the value of capital A1. See, capital A1 is the area of this parabola which we have already calculated. Small a1 is the distance of CG of this area from support A. Now this parabolic area is symmetrical, therefore the CG will be at the center of the span. This span was 6 meters, therefore the CG will be at 3 meters from the A support. Now let's come to this triangular diagram. Now in this triangular diagram, the area of this triangle is A2 will be half base into height. So half base is 4 and height of this triangle is 40. So this will come out to be 80. Now this triangle is also symmetrical. Therefore the CG will lie at half of the span, that is 4 by 2, that is 2 meters. Therefore small a2 will also be 2 meters. Now apply 3 moment equation to the span AB and BC. So we know this equation, the 3 moment equation, which is MA into L1 upon I1 plus 2MB L1 upon I1 plus L2 upon I2 plus MC L2 upon I2 equal to minus 6 A1 A1 upon I1 L1 minus 6 A2 A2 upon I2 L2. Now just put all the values and keeping in mind the values of the moment of inertia, which is 2I for AB and I for BC, that is for the second span it is I, and for the first span it is 2I. So just put all the values, and after putting all the values, see, you don't need to put the value of I, okay, the value of I, because see, this equation can be found out in terms of capital I. Okay, the value of I will get cancelled out ultimately, so you don't need to put the value of I, and the value of I is also not given in the question. See, if you will see the numerical, see here, if you see this total complete beam which is given, this C support is your roller support, and when the end support is your roller or hinge, the bending moment is 0. So the value of MC will be equal to 0. So while solving this equation, put MC equal to 0. So this equation will be reduced into two variables, that is MA and MB. And after solving this equation, you will get the equation of MA and MB like this. Now you have got two equations, equation 1 and equation 2, in terms of MA and MB. So we can now solve these two equations simultaneously and find the values of MA and MB. So equation 1 into 3 minus equation 2 into 2, so that these two coefficients will become equal, and when we will subtract them, these two terms will cancel out each other. So after solving these two equations like this, the value of MB will come out to be minus 40.8 kilonewton meter, and by putting the value of MB back into the equation number 2, we can find out the value of MA, which will come out to be minus 69.6 kilonewton meter. So now we have calculated all the values of the bending moments. MA is this, MB is this, and MC is 0. Now we also have to draw the bending moment diagram in this question, and we know that the resultant bending moment diagram for the continuous beam is equal to the superposition of the free bending moment diagram and the end moment diagram. So the free bending moment diagram is like this. For the AB span, it is this with maximum value of 360 kilonewton meter. For BC span is this with maximum value of 40 kilonewton meter. Now, in order to draw the end moment, what we do, see, at point A, the value of MA came out to be minus 69.6. See, we will show the minus values above the axis only because when we will superimpose these two areas, the plus and the minus areas, which we will be coinciding, will get cancel out each other. Will cancel out each other. So at A, the value of the bending moment is minus 69.6. So just plot a point above A, which is 69.6. The value of MB is coming out to be minus 40.8. So just plot a point 40.8 above point B. The value of MC is 0. Now just join these points by a straight line. So this diagram is known as the end moment diagram. Now superimpose these two diagrams. So after superimposing, see, this is the common area which is coinciding. Okay, so this much positive as well as this much negative area is are coinciding, therefore they will cancel out each other, and this area also, which is overlapping, will also cancel out each other. So the remaining portion will give you the bending moment diagram for this continuous beam. So this portion, this shaded portion with red, is your resultant bending moment diagram for the continuous beam.